My name is CPA Ibrahim Otweri Kiremi, the CC member for Finance, Economic Planning and ICT. This afternoon, I want to make a speech or a press statement regarding the budget implementation report for the third quarter that has already been released by the Controller of Budget. I wish to make a reference to the report on the budget implementation of the 9 months up to the month of March 2024, the report which has been published by the Office of the Controller of Budget as required by the law. The report factually puts in that the period up to March 2024, within the period of 9 months, the Meru County government spent Kenya shillings 43.75 million on foreign travel. It is worth noting, members, that Meru County government comprises of both county executive and also the county assembly. The report has put it clearly that the Kenya shilling 43.75 million spent on foreign travel, Kenya shilling 42.84 million was spent by the county assembly. That is factual. From the total 43.75 million, it leaves only a balance of Kenya shillings 910,000. That is the balance. And it will so therefore be practically not possible to spend Kenya shillings 903 million when the total amount spent by both the county assembly and the county executive is 43.75 million. Indeed, it is also in public domain that the county of Meru does not have such a huge amount of recurrent expenditure to use for purpose of travel and utilizing in luxurious and non-essential activities. It is therefore not factual that Meru County Executive spent Kenya shillings 903 million on foreign travel expenditure. The 903 million is just a typing error during reporting by the Controller of Budget, and to which an error is possible, for error is to human. We have since made a letter to the relevant office, that is the Office of the Controller of Budget, for correction of above error reported as spending on foreign travel by the county executive, and which in due course will be adjusted accordingly. Indeed, I will share this this statement with you. You will see a summary of how that spending has been done. It is therefore prudent for any responsible and credible persons and media outlets to cross-check facts when making an allegation of stated magnitude. By mere comparison of figures and amounts, any person can detect and tell that there is an error on the figure as reported, and not badly pick the figures and sensationally run with it. Figures and numbers, members, do not lie, and a simple cross-checking would have disclosed the facts. This is what is required from a responsible person and any credible institution. There is no such money that is available to make that kind of opulence spending. The approving body, the COB, that is the Control Budget, can also not approve any amount of money drawn from spending without an approved budget to warrant the expenditure. To the people of Meru, it is good to rest assured that under the watch of Our Excellency Governor Kawira Mwangaza, no such spending can be incurred. You are aware that the Governor of Meru is the least traveled in terms of foreign traveling. In the current budget, which is in the process of approval, there is no single cent that has been budgeted towards foreign travel, vote courtesy of the wise direction of Our Excellency the Governor. She has directed that any single available cent must be appropriated for the benefit of Mwananchi in Meru. I wish therefore to appeal to the social media and mainstream media to kindly inform your fans and people factually and in a professional and responsible manner for you to remain relevant and credible. Reporting is key for social transformation, but can only be so if done responsibly and professionally. Umekuwa mkiona magavana wengine wakiwa nje, gavana wetu hajaenda nje. Governor has not made any official trip financed by the funds of the county ya kwenda nje. That is true. And in fact, vile nimesema, kwa hii budget ambayo tunatayarisha saa hizi yenye iko on the process ya approval, amesema pesa yote ya kwenda nje, either na office ama na nani, itolewe kwa budget, iende kutengeneza maendeleo kwa mwananchi. So yeye si gavana wa kutembea, so yeye hataki, na alisema yeye hata hataki kwenda nje. This report, yes, was the publishing was done in April because this is for the last 9 months. However, the report are not reached to us. We are not received the report. We got the report this week, in fact yesterday. So we've been before even acted, people had already started sharing this information. But to a wise person who cross-checks this information, you can tell if a county government and spent 43.75 million, then where did this 903 million come from? Because this is way above the amount that was spent. I think the letter that we have, I will be sharing with you the letters, but we have not given any ultimatum to the control budget. That is a constitutional office, and as I said, to error is to human. Anyone can make such an error. So it was not deliberate, it was just an error, just like that. So in the letter that we have made, we are not putting any ultimatums. We are just addressing to her with a lot of with humility, because that is our office, and she did not do that deliberately. It was just an error.
And you media people are our friends. It is always important, and you are always welcome, specifically to my office as the county secretary, to seek clarification on any project or anybody or anything that is being said about development. Hii ya finance hatutaongea tena. It looks like it was a typo or something. It's not a very big issue. Even the person who will read it and try to circulate that information of those millions of travel, the person himself may be crazy, because how can you, when you hear there is 43 and then the assembly has used 42, then where do you get the 9 or something, million, unless to say you are crazy? A normal human being would say this is a typo.